video. It's about Superbuu Gohan from Dragon Ball Multiverse. Now, this is if he can solo the entire DC universe. This is a yes and no question. You see, people underestimate Z characters because, let me tell you something, Superbuu is actually universal. Now, let me explain. I know that sounds stupid and blah blah blah, or maybe below it. I'm just saying what I know. Basically, Superbuu has been shown to destroy galaxies, I think stars. Look, I'm getting things wrong, okay? You see, he's kind of universal, and he could have been able to absorb Beerus if he won. Now, I want you to think about that. Every fight in Dragon Ball Multiverse, he won and absorbed every fighter in his universe. Not everyone in the universe, but every fighter he finds fit. Now, this is if he can beat Superman Prime. This is more of a yes and no answer. You see, it's hard to say because Superman Prime is one of the strongest versions of Superman. Now, this ain't a DBZ versus, Superman logic because, back in Z, no one was strong as Universal if you count Vegeta, who pretty much, made Superbuu his bitch. And let me say something. He screamed. Like, Buu has been shown to create portals out of the hyperbolic time chamber. I know what you're thinking. Think about it. Not many fighters, besides Gotenks and Superbuu, has been able to get out of the hyperbolic time chamber. Now, if you use the feat where Vegeta destroys it, that's a pretty high feat because we've never seen anyone destroy it. We've always seen people like Buu being able to create a portal by just screaming. Think about that. Creating a portal out of a dimension by just screaming. That's a pretty kind of hard and easy way to do it if you think about it, if you compare Buu. Now, Buu doesn't give a shit about his body. He gives zero fucks. In fact, Superman would be having a hard time killing Buu or destroying him because Buu would regenerate from gas. Think about that. He blew up the planets. He's blown up many planets, galaxies, I think stars also. He could probably destroy the universe if he absorbed everyone who was strong. Including the Z Fighters, Z Fighters, Pycon, anyone in other world, he will have won. That's what okay, now I'm saying like a Dragon Ball card. Look, I'm saying this. Superbuu Gohan in this version's one of the broken ones. He has magic. He can absorb his opponents, matter manipulation, and let me think. I'm using what I know about him. This is just it's a yes and no question. It's not a he can. I'm stating the things I know from him. He can turn people into candy, which is pretty a broken ability when you think of how he was able to turn pretty much. Sorry. He was able to pretty much turn his opponents into food or anything. And his master body, who created, I'm not using that bullshit logic where he's created before, what I'm saying. Basically, considering how strong Superbuu Gohan is, he kind of could solo the entire DC universe, though he can't beat Darkseid. Unless he's able to, absorb himself, he was immune to, Darkseid's Omega Beams, he could take on Darkseid, though that'd be hard as hell. Buu has a 10% chance. This version of Buu has a 10% chance against Darkseid because, come on, it's Darkseid. The only chance he has is to absorb someone like Doomsday and gain stronger even after he dies or gets erased. Which, might I ask, is a broken-ass ability to get erased. Getting erased is just broken. Plus, if he absorbs Doomsday or anyone powerful, I don't know, he absorbed everyone, he absorbed, the Guru and every alien, and it's kind of weird they absorb aliens from Star Wars, but at Toriyama somehow. But anyways, he pretty much can absorb everyone in this state of power. Now, there's a difference in power. There's also the strongest cosmic armament, which Buu would just get disintegrated and erased from existence and never die. He would just die to that version of Superman. That version of Superman would just end him. End him there. Now, people underestimate Dragon Ball when you think about the feats Buu's been proven, being able to create portals out of, a dimension by just screaming. And there's other feats I forgot to mention, but tell me if I have, but Buu has a lot of feats that could be considered universal. I'm just stating what I know. And how can Superman defeat Buu well, if he has all of his friends together to create a powerful attack, Buu can't regenerate from, like something. Note, Buu can't die from getting thrown into the sun. Literally, he was able to come back as gas. Like we see from Vegeta when he blew everything up from Buu, thinking that he can't survive that. Remember, if Buu is able to survive from getting blown up from regenerating from gas, then it's impossible for Superman to destroy him unless he has something that destroys pure evil, which was the Spirit Bomb. So, if I don't know if they have something. Look, I don't know if they have something that is related to, like, destroying evil. If he does, tell me in the comments, because I think that's the only way Superman can win, unless he has someone like Darkseid who can erase him. Because unless Superbuu gains someone a more broken version of Doomsday, like the strongest version, and absorbs him, everyone's screwed. Like, everyone's pretty screwed. I mean, if Doomsday can, like, survive, like, I mean, there's a way that would be Boo's downfall, I guess. Because, look, I'm just using what I know. I'm not trying to act like an idiot or say things. Look, I'm saying this fight could go either way, and pretty much Buu would be screwed if absorbing Doomsday failed. Because, come on, it's Doomsday. The chances of Buu absorbing Doomsday is like 20% to 100. Because we know very well Doomsday's a broken-ass character. Oh, this is the end of the video. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get it. You're gonna say, you're a Dragon Ball Tar. Blah, blah, blah. I'm saying the knowledge I know. Okay? I'm saying what I know from these characters. I'm not saying I know everything. Anyways, goodbye and see you later.